Alrighty. Well, back to this. Now, before I popped away, I was thinking this could be Italy. I was looking at this and thinking, oh, those could be olive trees, but who knows? I really have no clue. I haven't seen a language yet. I've seen something that indicates that they do use kilometers. There are sheep. Is this sheep? Could be Ireland, could be England, could be New Zealand again. Could still be Italy. Plenty of sheep's cheese there. I know they use sheep's milk. So that's not really an indication of anything. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay. So I think I'm going to go back to the start and go the other direction, because this is a diverse world. It's a pretty good curated map. That could be some information right there. Barrancos. That doesn't really tell me a ton. I know it's certainly not in English. Alright, I'm going to pop back to the start. I went this way. I went into the hill. See, this looks like it's definitely planted. This to me looks like it's an olive thing. That's what led me to believe that. Or those are juniper trees? I don't know. I don't really know what to look for. Now it is hide and seek cactuses, so we could be on Sicily again. I'm just gonna keep verifying the audio because I can't believe I fucked that up before. Yeah, that's a lot better. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go with that. So I'm gonna check the stream later and hopefully we can save the VOD because that was pretty bad. But if you're just joining us, I'm Christian. I'm part of Welp Squad TV. I don't stream too much on my own, but I'm usually with the other guys. There are 4 of us who do this. Me, Greg, Steve, and Josh. Greg and Steve are usually streaming. Josh does simulator streams every Thursday. He did one last night. And I'm usually just along for the ride. I've done a couple solo streams. One of them was a GeoGuessr stream. Another one was a very, very bad attempt at a modded Oblivion stream. I tried to do a bunch of graphical overhauls, a bunch of town overhauls, and, you know, some quality of life stuff, and it just ended up being too much to stream it and play it, and it freaked out. So I could not continue that. I was hoping I could do a long-term stream of that because I love that game, and I would love to get back into it in a different, you know, context than I'm used to. But nothing ever came out of that. But GeoGuessr is a game I absolutely love. It's a challenge every time. You get to know the world a little bit. You get to understand how to look for context in other parts of the world, and I don't know. It's just rewarding. Okay, that's interesting. Look up here. Buildings are a good start. So, quick tea break. Oh, okay, it stopped here. Well, that could have been potentially helpful, but I guess this is just like an industrial site. What does this say? Okay, EU, that's a good start. That's helpful. Broncos. It's still pretty hard to... It's been cracked. Jeez, that's pretty bad. Euros. Okay, but at least we know we're in the EU, so it's not New Zealand, it is not South Africa. So I am thinking it is Italy. Okay, good. There's a city up there. Exactly what I needed. And what does this board say? Broncos. That's definitely Camara. Okay, I still think we're in Italy. Parque. Maybe not. I don't know. I need more info. Oh, wait, no, are we in Portugal? I think we're in Portugal. Yeah, we're in Portugal. Cool. So that narrows things down. So, what was the name of the... It's, Barrancos. So, yeah, that really narrows down our search, area. And by the way, I just have to say, I love the country of Portugal. We visited there over the summer. Beautiful place. People are super friendly, Food is excellent. Wine is excellent. I actually have a bottle of Portuguese wine right here. Loved it there. I've been... Oh, Obidos. Okay. Oh, so there's Peniche. Okay. Yeah, so real quick before we continue, we were there for my, a wedding. But we started in Lisbon, we went up to Porto for a while, then we, went down to Peniche. Peniche? I think that's how they pronounced it. Beautiful, beautiful little place. If you ever get the chance to go there, it's excellent. There's beaches, the fish is phenomenal. And this is a beautiful little, like, peninsula. We're looking for Broncos. I'm feeling it's more northern, just for no apparent reason. But who knows? I could be horribly wrong. So we may need to go in a little bit deeper like this. I'm hoping that it's just at this level and we don't need to look any closer. I don't like this part, but it's so necessary. Okay. So, I think this is the Douro Valley. Just trying to figure that out, just to kind of orient myself. Douro, yeah, Douro. Where a lot of the good wine is produced. No, Camara. Okay, that actually that helps a little bit narrow it down. I didn't see that before. I have a feeling that's a bigger municipality. Wow, my stream's behind. Okay. Sorry, I'm just looking at my stream monitor here. Okay, so it's going to be in a little bit deeper. It's interesting that Obidos is so made so prominent there. I didn't realize it was so big. Oh, and a little interesting thing about, as far as I understand, S is at the end of words in Portuguese are pronounced as an SH. It's a little difference you may run into. I feel like this should be a little bit easier to find. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble. Alright, well, I'm gonna go further into town. See if I can maybe get a little more information. Presunto. Wait, presunto? Do presunto. So it is definitely... I was about to say, are we in Brazil? But that would make no sense because we've just seen an EU flag. Okay. So let me claim my little... So just claiming a little bit of channel points if you want to do the same. Okay, this could be very helpful. These are... Oh, come on, why do you... Spawn. Oh, Suri. So are we up, like... Wait, so this is... Okay. So we could be over here somewhere. Okay, still... I think that means to Spain, really. Yeah, because I think NH is actually takes the place of the Enye. So that's actually España. So you say so saying that we're near the border. I would have never seen that. So we are in Barrancos. We're actually coming into it. I'm gonna put us right there. Look at that. A little bit of diligence, you find it. That's the key to this game. Look at that. And we're at 22,000. That's fantastic. I'm going to do another. Because I, did a crappy job doing the sound check. I am going to redo it more so we have some more VOD. Some more we can commit to a VOD. Okay. So I am going to play... No, not play same map again. I need to go back to... There we go. There we go. Start your game. Okay. Greek, maybe? I think that's Greek. Maybe not. That's Cyrillic. Okay, big mountains there. Big rocky mountains. What is this? Is this the town? I almost want to say that that's announcing the city. Okay. Cyrillic is really my weak point. I know if it's Cyrillic, it could be any number of countries. It's not necessarily Russia, which is just a killer. In this, it could be Ukraine, could be Belarus, could be Bulgaria. I don't believe Romania. No, Romania doesn't. But see, this is what I was thinking. It was Greek. It was a little. It could be also. I guess that has its own. I've never seen that script. It's interesting. Georgia has its own thing. Wow, I'm learning things. But it could also be, I know Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan, and Mongolia also have it. And honestly, this kind of looks a little bit Mongolian. So just as a, I'm just going to put it down here. Could be very, very wrong. But I'd probably be sorry putting your Ulaanbaatar, but yeah. Actually, does this tell me anything more? Where is it? Here. Can I glean anything else off this? Yeah, I don't even know where to start. This is the thing about Cyrillic, it just mind floods me. See, now that makes me think that it's not this. Like, Montenegro is also Cyrillic. Serbia also has some Cyrillic. Could we be like... There's Greece. Could we be like near the Macedonian-Greek border or something? Like, so there's some mountains over here? There are some mountains. Okay. Here's something I gotta commit to memory. These characters here. I think these are gonna be the key eventually. Oh wait, there's something underneath. I didn't even see that before. Oh, why are you blurring that out? See that? I hate it when they do that. Because it removes so much. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that means. I'm going to keep going further this way. I'm going to stop hovering around that zone. Yeah, it's like... Some things are in Cyrillic, some things are in not Cyrillic. I don't know what not Cyrillic is. That's like a landfill, it looks like, capped off. Or some sort of storage tank, who knows. Ooh. Very good information. Potentially. Or not. Okay, Russia. Nope, that kind of solves that. What does that say? I don't know. Just with this louder song, I just want to still see how the sound is. Well, I'm just bringing the mic ever closer to my face, hoping for the best. All right, I'm closer to the mic, so that should be a pretty big difference now. Yeah, so it's not a guarantee that we're in Russia, but it's pretty good chance that we are. It was weird that there were some things that did not look necessarily look Cyrillic. Silk Route Trading Company. Maybe we are over here somewhere. Maybe we can always be on the border between Mongolia and Russia. Who knows? Did I just put it down there? Oh, no. Thing is, it's a big commit to put it over there when I'm not entirely sure, because it could go very bad. There's mountains all around here. Alright, I'm gonna keep looking. I don't think I'm gonna get a ton more information, but you never know. Yeah, it just mind floods me. And there's stuff that then looks like not. I guess that is still. Dessert shop. Taste that. There's a lot that looks super tasty. Frick. I don't know. I just don't know. I mean, look at this big sign over here. Because if there's a different top level domain on it, or a flag, or I should be looking more at flags, but I'm bad at that. KG, okay, that's huge. That is huge. So that tells us we are probably in Kyrgyzstan. There we go. Now this probably accounts for some of. Oh, that super looks like what we saw. I don't think that's it. That super looks like that little sign we saw heading into the town. I'm going to assume that we are closer to a border. It's a big assumption, but I'm still looking for that Kemu. It looked like Kemu, like Kemuh, even though I know that's not what it is. It's definitely pronounced something entirely different. That's part of Uzbekistan. I didn't know it looped around like that. Now it could be. It's not going to be Kazakhstan because it's Kyrgyzstan. Alright, well, I'm going to put us down. I'm actually going to keep that guess. Wow. Okay. That was so lucky. That was so unbelievably lucky. Okay. Okay. Super surprised at that. Okay. Well, all right. Well, I think we're in the UK. Hornby Street. Something sounds familiar there. Law courts. Ooh, love me some space frames and concrete. Oh my god. For those who don't know, I am in architecture grad school. So you may see me stopping and looking at buildings quite a bit. So just bear with that, and we'll keep moving on. Pattinson High School. I'm just checking the. Yeah, it's just doing the like pausing. Are you still watching the video? Certain thing. Shaw Wi-Fi. Maybe this isn't. Is RBC Road Bank of Canada? Am I completely wrong? I need more information. But we're in a city, which is awesome. Wait. Are we? We'd be in the US. No, I don't think we're in the US. 45 therapists. Oh, we're in Vancouver. Look at that. I'm just gonna put us right there for now. So Nelson and Hornby are the two streets I've seen. And there's actually the law. Actually, this is probably a pretty big landmark right here. Nope, not right here. All right, I'm just gonna go back to start because I think it just like shot me in the wrong direction. Okay, the law courts. So that's probably gonna be a pretty big landmark. Also, I will look for, it was Nelson and Hornby. I could be in the wrong part of the city, too. I have known nothing about Vancouver. I've never been here in my life. Just a quick little, audio check. I can still get louder. It's interesting. All right, let's see how that shapes up. I'm gonna keep looking. Nelson. Okay, we got Nelson here. Okay. So where's Hornby? Cool. All right, I sound a bit better, I think. Nelson. So we were around here. Does Nelson continue into? No, doesn't look like it. Hornby. Okay. So we're on Hornby. No, we're crossing Hornby. Or no, we're on Hornby. Okay, we're in Hornby and Nelson. Here we are. Look at that. Maybe 5,000. Within 8 yards. That's fantastic. I forgot to rate it. Which I did because I want less like this. Oh boy. Now this looks like it was... Is that natural or is that planted? This looks like some of the New Deal planted forests in, at least in New York State. But, I mean, it's all pines, so it could be a lot of different places. Actually, you know what? This is starting to look like Scandinavia because of the roads, so I'm assuming we are in Sweden or maybe Norway or Finland. Just make sure my zoom level's correct. Oh, there's another car. Oh, ooh. What just happened? Season changed, okay, but I seem to have rocketed forward. Was that a sign? Yep, that's a sign. Oh! Are we in, actually, for some reason that sounds less like France and a little bit more like Belgium. Just a quick little, You'd be very wrong, and it could definitely be, France. And Sunlight, if you're watching, I'm sorry if I get this wrong. I'm sorry if this is France and I get it wrong. Alrighty, so I'm not really seeing anything that screams this. I'm just gonna do a quick buzz over and see if I see anything that looks like this. This could also be potentially. It's actually probably not Luxembourg. A little too hype. There we go. It's like someone was trying to do levels. No. Is it Faded by Alan Walker? Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of. Faded. It's one of those two. Okay, so I'm gonna keep looking. There's another little. Oh, bad camera. France, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this to me? Alrighty. Ooh. Well. Oh no. Sad. So it seems like this is the big name around here. Okay. Everything's pointing towards. Now, France is one of those countries in this game that, if you get wrong, it can be horribly wrong. Horribly wrong. It's like the right kind of like a roughly rectangular country that like we could put it, you know, right here and still be like, oh, it's all the way fucked down here. So we'll see if I come through this. But I have got a not a fantastic score, but I've got a good score so far. Actually, no, wait. That means no. I've got a fantastic score. This is only the third guess. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to head off the highway. I am going to still head towards... Okay, so there's Saint-Sauveur. I'm sorry to any French speakers. I cannot pronounce your language. I've tried taking French. It failed miserably. Just bear with me. But that seems to be this maybe is an offshoot town of this. So I'm gonna head towards this, and this looks like more major. Oh, excuse me, game. Excuse me. Are you not gonna let me go down that? Oh, okay. Okay, I see what happened. These were taken at 2 different times. And this suffers from some... No, not that bad of a camera, actually. 5 kilometers, so I may be clicking for a little bit, but we're at least gonna probably get towards civilization. Another potentially important sign. I'm sorry, what? Chahais. What the fuck? I was hoping that said like Calais or something. That I can pronounce. Okay, it's the A28. That's big. That's a big find. Okay, cool. So here's the A28. It looks like it terminates up here. So this kind of orients us. Make sure we're not going to be horribly off kilter. Pretty good. So you just need to follow this down and find something that's a semblance of those two places we found. I'm not going to try to get like super close, but I am going to try to get it close. Okay, here's this. So actually we are heading we're heading west right now. Wait, so is it saying the 28 is over there? Ah, it's the junction to the 28. Okay. Could we be on the D3? Well, at least have a region. I can be a little bit more zoomed in now and not feel too bad. So this is the 28 towards, I'm not going to attempt the actual pronunciation of this. I can start hunting around here for the two little towns that I saw before. Or a city. I really don't know how big they are. Need to be looking a little bit more over here. If it's 24 kilometers, I could be probably out as far as this. Man, these names, holy shit. Sorry, no offense by that, it's just like, this just mind floods me. Is this 28? Could that... Oh, this is the junction with the 28. Maybe not, actually. I think I've been like... Okay, 27 miles till the 28. Okay, so we're in an offshoot from the 28. Okay, so that changes things. Camembert. That really changes things. But we're at least 24 away from C's. I'm just gonna call it that because I suck at this language. Okay, so if we're around here, but we're at an intersection with the 28, A28. I'm not gonna make this go too much longer, but I'm thinking we may be like... See, a little bit, I'm just gonna put us here, but a little bit of diligence goes a long way. And we didn't do too bad. We were out here. Okay. So this was the little place. This is the place we saw. Yeah, I'm gonna give that a good score because that was a lot of information. Okay. I think this doesn't have a lot of information, but I think this sign right here is gonna be pretty crucial. Okay. That looks a little bit more like, yeah, this will be helpful. So that looks a little bit more like not Thai, not Cambodian, but I've seen this. It's not Thai. Thai is very specific. This is like too loopy to be that. I know it's here somewhere. Like, I think it's somewhere. It's definitely somewhere in this zone. Is it? Here it is. So we're in Myanmar. At least I think so. This is very loopy. So stuff like this. I don't know. I could be very wrong. Just do a little bit of due diligence and just make sure. There's nothing else it could be. Any other languages down here where it could be, where the script would be labeled. What's this? Laos. Could this be Laos? Actually. What I'm looking for is that little that little like loop. I'm just gonna do another look over here just to make sure, because I may be. No, this is too like ornate. I'm not a huge fan of this. I may loop it back to the beginning and put it on shuffle at a certain point, because I like that first song quite a bit. I'm gonna think we're at this. Yeah, this looks. I'm just gonna put us there for now. I don't know if I'm gonna get any closer than that. This may have to be sort of a shot in the dark, yes. Which means we won't really crack. I don't think we'll really crack. We may still crack 20,000 on this. That's really my goal, is to keep as many guesses above 20,000 as possible. Because it's been a while, I'm not going to go for a perfect score yet. That's something I need to work up to. I have not played this game in a long time. I used to play it a ton. This would be like my relaxation game in undergrad. I don't really think. I think we're somewhere rural. I don't think we're near Mandalay. But I'm going to put us kind of like outside of it. Bronze Sri Lanka. Okay. That well and truly got me. I did not realize we were on here. The script looked. Maybe I was. I see. I just don't know how to. It helps a lot when the script is on the map, but. Yeah, I just didn't see any reference to it. So yeah, you had. I'm gonna give that a 4 because it had information, had a language, and people who were more attuned to that could have picked up on it. Okay, so I'm gonna head towards this because it looks like that's actually some density. I'm gonna say density because that's really what it is. And with more population density, there will be more information. Oh, okay, Poland, I think. See, that's a lot easier for me to identify. Oh. Have some potentially good information. Where it's right up here. There we go, right there. Okay. They have a little. They have whatever this is. This is a big sign, and of course it rockets me past it. Seeing if I knew. I mean, that's a typical sort of word structure in Poland, but just gonna try it out and see if I can find it. I knew these. It never hurts to look at this level Because if you can identify one of them off the bat, you're golden. You can look around that zone and you won't be super off. But who knows? Oh wait, maybe that's Slovakia though. Because of that, yeah. Do they do that in Poland? No, it doesn't look like it. It's not super common, at least. I actually think we are in Slovakia. Or potentially, Czechia. Doesn't look like we're in Hungary. Ah, Nitra. Oh, I'm so glad I... See, it's so bad when you get yourself... yeah, there's, this one, too. When you get yourself wrapped up in, oh, this is Poland, then you just look in Poland, and you're fucked. But this makes it a lot more serviceable. So there's these two. Okay. So I want to find those. So I have an idea. So we're heading basically due west. So we're heading this way. So could we be like over here? Could we be just like right this way? So let me little keep hydrated. So we're between here and here, but we're probably more to the east of it. If I can find these two. Well, no, wait. If this goes off, and probably eventually goes north. This goes off and eventually goes south. This is going any friggin' direction. Ah, there it is. Okay, so we're somewhere in 64. So we're at a roundabout heading into the 64. So I want to find a roundabout, honestly. Honestly think we're right here. I think that might be this one. But I'm sorry, just need to why did this pardon me here? Ah, okay, we went through the so I'll start the other playlist. Okay. So I just want to look at this a little bit closer. But I think I may have us narrowed down. Quick check. Yep, same stuff. I honestly think we're right there, but I do want to check Nitra. I mean, there is sort of a junction there. Pretty chaotic junction, actually. Now there's this. Okay. How long is... That's a pretty short little offshoot. Okay. So where we were looking before. Yeah, I think this is it. So we're out here. Actually, there weren't any turns off, were there? Were there any roads turning off this one? I mean, I could honestly... See, that's got me second guessing this. I'm still gonna go for it. Okay, we're further down, so there was a road at some point. Okay, that's still very good. I think that's the end of that. So we broke 20,000. Good. So we're on track to where I want to be. You know what? I've been meaning to play this one. Let's do the dumb test. Oh. Where is it here? Monte Carlo. Monte Carlo was, I may fail the dumb test. There it is. I think we're around. Yep, there it is. So we're at a we're at a little split here with a bridge. Oh my god, that's like something. That's beautiful. I never really looked around here too much. Oh. The Okay, so this could help. This is north. This is like due north. And it goes back to like a little church there. Haha, here we are. I've passed the dumb test. Well, part of it at least. Okay. Okay, obviously we are in Germany. I mean, obviously if it's the dumb test, there's gotta be... Oh, it's just gonna be Berlin. Okay. Aquadome. That's... Oh, we're like right here. I think we're like right there, yeah. Yeah? I just got on the wrong side of the thing, but yeah. Cool. So far, so good. Oh. Well, this is... I don't know how people don't get at least, like, 24,900 on this. Yeah, basically. Okay. Oh. That's, fuck, what do you call it? It's here, though. St. Basil's Cathedral. Yep. Basically Red Square. Okay. Yeah, this is... The dumb test is a little bit too easy. Are you kidding me? Oh, God. I don't know exactly where this is, but I can pick out the little... the Louvre. just need to find... See, I'm not at all familiar with this. I need to find the Arc de Triomphe. It's gotta be like a really big mark. Boom. Yeah. Yeah. I swear, like, if people don't get that. Alright. So I'm gonna go back to, because it's just such a good collection of maps. We're probably gonna end after this one, to be honest. Maybe do one more. We'll see how this one goes. Go Carl. Okay. Doesn't give me a ton to go on yet. I mean, I think we're in a Spanish-speaking country and not a Portuguese-speaking country, at least. I could be very wrong with that, though. Just a quick little sound check. Alright, well... Yeah, this really doesn't give me a ton to go on. Oh, greeter. For school. I need to find a way out of this town. Okay. See, stuff like this. See, that's something that kind of makes me think of it. Oh. So this is like the police station, I think. No, it's a bus station or something. It'd just be just like a collected motor pool. Oh, it's a little church there. See that? I don't know what to... I really want confirmation on the language. It makes me think it's Portuguese. Who knows? I like this playlist a little bit. Alright, I need to find more about a language here. Okay. Shows and events. Yeah, it's still like... I need to find like... Wait a second. Because it should be... If it's Portuguese, it's do. Yeah, I think that's very Portuguese. I just like, part of me is still second guessing. Yep, okay, it's Portuguese. Yep. So we're in Brazil. Put us down here for now. I don't think I'm gonna get any closer than that, because I've seen a bunch of different things that could be towns. Nothing concise, nothing specific. Can continue down this way. See, I'm still trying to pick out something that's been consistent between other signs I've looked at. That could be, this is the town. This is Bar do Cafe. Yep. Okay. Definitely, absolutely Portuguese. So that's one of my strategies is find something that is consistent between signs that would suggest that that's a locale. Rua, and I think it just means, yeah, that's just like street. Villanova. That might be it. So I've seen that. I thought I saw that on this. Villanova, yep. Okay. So that's where we are. See, that's a good strategy. just pop this out. I really don't have anything else to go on. Really makes it sound like I think it's a smaller village. And honestly, I may just sort of like average it out. Do like a quick little look. And I'm gonna put it right here. Not horrible. Yeah, that wasn't bad. Come on. Okay. So I'm gonna head this way because it looks like it may have some more contextual information. It's a little roundabout. Still hard to tell. Centrum. Could be Germany's. Could Germany's. Could be Germany. Could be Austria. What the fuck am I? Sometimes my brain gets a little bit too far ahead of my mouth. Steam bar restaurant. I'm getting drunk. German, potentially, and then Spanish or Portuguese. This is kind of making me think, what the? This is... I mean, could this be... Is this like Argentina or something, and these are like the Germans who escaped to it? Oh god. That's terrifying. I'm starting to think this might be Argentina. That's a little bit terrifying to see some German, though. Maybe not? Gouda? This is like a collection of different languages or something. Amstel beer. Must be somewhere in Africa? Like, something that was colonialized by, the Dutch? I mean, Jesus. Something, I mean, I don't know if it would be South Africa, but it has, like, aspects of Spanish. Interesting. Curacao, okay, that's obviously Portuguese. Wait, Curacao. Oh, are we in Curacao? Where's Curacao? Yeah, I think we may be in, Curacao. That would explain some of the interesting, weird German Alaska snack. Okay, Caribbean, I think we're more... okay, I love Curacao. That kind of is pretty damn telling. Yeah, I'm gonna put us down here and just guess. Fine. Yeah. That explained a ton. Ooh, I got a little scared there with the almost German. But I as soon as I saw Amstel, I knew it, and Heineken, I knew it looked a little bit more Dutch. Now, which way to go? I think this way. I've been tuning in and out of the music, so sometimes I don't know what it is, and it's a little bit too hype. Where could this be? Ground like dirt, and the vegetation makes me think like maybe South Africa. I'm just kind of going wherever. This is a big old parkway here. This is bound to lead towards something. Keep my eye out for signs, for anything that could identify a location. Even like a street identification would be nice, just to see the language. Okay, here's some info. Kalahari Mall. Okay, we are in Africa. So does that mean, are we in, where's the Kalahari Desert? Retail Africa. Interesting. Malsai Guest House. So this is gonna be a big old mall. Interesting. That would be cool to see in a few years. Pop back to this location. I just want to see Uppington. Okay, so something about this. This is really looking like it's. Sorry about that. I don't know if that'll show up on stream, but the wind is going nuts outside. God, if this was a little bit more visible. So that makes it seem like this is South Africa because of a little bit of a Dutch influence. The Afrikaans, I believe, repeats some vowels sometimes. Yeah, like here. Pankies. There's just something about that I like. Stream monitor here. Still no indication of location, but the fact that it said Kalahari makes me think it's a little bit more up this way. So I'm going to put it near here. I would love to find a little bit more concise information. But it looks like this whole site's going to be a gigantic mall. Nice. I mean, not from an ecological perspective, granted. But I don't know. I'm an architect, and it'll be interesting to see what they build out here. I'm into Uppington. It's probably it. I'm just into like if the architecture ends up having some like local contextual elements to it, or if they just go full on like, yep, this is a mall. Here it is. Boom, done. Uppington. Wait, did you see it? Probably not. I think I saw Pinetown and my brain just sort of like, ooh, completed it. I don't want to go super far south because part of me is thinking that this is more north. I'm going to do it anyway because I will kick myself if I miss it. Uppington. There we go. I'm just going to guess. That was perfectly acceptable. Okay. I feel like I've seen that symbol before, but I'm not going to make any wild guesses. Ooh, 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 ooh. That truck, where is it? So it's like almost, I don't know. But there is a top level domain. Ooh, but it's just so far out of reach. CK, it kind of looks like. I'm just going to put us down in. Is this going to be CK? Yeah, probably is going to be CK. Fills in. Like a probably a cattle truck actually. Bulgaria. Oh, so this isn't necessarily you know, that's kind of a ways to go. I'm not gonna assume that that's. I just need to take a screenshot of this real quick. I'm gonna leave this on here, and I'll Greg, if you end up watching this, here's the red dream. Okay, you'll know what that means. Okay, so probably is Bulgaria. Yep. Now this is in a country of Cyrillic. I got so lucky on that Kyrgyzstan guess. Because it was clearly the town name, and I just tried to get as close to it as possible and just ended up. Okay. Sekernik. Okay. Gonna look for that. Yep. So this the word form is starting to match up a bit. You know what I mean by that. Let's see. Sunny Beach. I just love like it. So all of a sudden, we did Sunny Beach. Snop. There's the border, okay. I'm not going to do a super deep look at this. Okay, but I am going to like at least give it one go, and then I'm going to put it somewhere near a major city, and I'm going to give it a shot. Just one quick closer look. I'm going to put it about right here. Right here. Oh, where was it? Macedonia? It was in Macedonia. Wow, okay. There it is. So that is my bad, and I paid in points for it. Yeah, I'm going to give that a good score. Oh, big old dusty trail. That's not a good sign. Fantastic. But wait a second here. Beautiful mountains. Get out of here. Get out of here. Come on. Beautiful. Look at those. Oh, look at them out there. I just love this aspect of the game. Just getting to see different parts of the world you would never see. I mean, I eventually want to go traveling, but I have no way of doing it now. Yeah, someone came through here again. Oh, it's like a swamp. Oh my god. Wow. Look at that. Ooh, wait. Language could be very important. Rio Murta. Okay. Rio. So I think that's like, I don't know if that could be. Actually, let's do a quick look and see if that can be Portuguese. Just called the Tagus. I want to see something with like blank, you know, like Rio or whatever. So that is Rio. Okay, so Rio can be Portuguese as well. So we have a Spanish or Portuguese country. That is all I can tell so far. Not a huge boon, but at least gets me, you know, to a certain percentage of the world. Some of these shots are beautiful. Look at that. That's gorgeous. Yeah, it's a wet, dreary day, but my god, look at that. Nature's fucking beautiful, man. Oh god, look at that. I don't know what to make of this. I don't know where in the world. I mean, there's a lot of different places this could be. It kind of feels like this might be actually Portugal. A big river here. I'm just gonna do a quick hunt around for a Rio Murta. Mondego. I think if it's anywhere, it'd be up here. I mean, this very well may end up just being in South America. I'm gonna have to bite the bullet and try to figure it out. It's one we saw before. That one isn't even labeled. That's the Tagus. Okay. Like, this is a very wet area. Like, I don't know if you saw, but like, there's wetlands over there, and they were off the road. So it kind of looks like that a little bit. Yeah, jeez, I hate. No. There's the Tagus. That go all the way? Hansel. Oh, there's a lot more rivers than I was expecting here. Okay. I'm not going to just go hunting through rivers in the middle of Portugal. I'm going to keep going and hope for the best that I find something. If not, I'm just going to probably put it in maybe northern Argentina. I don't know. I haven't seen anything differentiating Spanish from Portuguese. I haven't seen anything differentiating a country from another country, so I'm just gonna have to wing it. Trying to like launch myself far along this map, in hopes I can get anywhere. This is way out in the sticks. I'm gonna just... So the greatest collection of these things is probably gonna be in here. So I am just gonna put it in northern Argentina and hope for the absolute... Okay. That is not what I was expecting, but that is a lot better than I would have done if I had put it in Portugal. Okay. So, not bad. It was beautiful, so I'm not gonna give it a 2, but... sub 20,000. Okay. I'm gonna do a quick another quick one. Yeah, let's end with a famous world. These are famous places. I can do this pretty quick. Oh, is this? Oh, okay. Now is this? Is this in here, or is this the one? Yeah, I think this is in here. Where exactly was it? I'm just gonna put it right here. Okay. Fairly close. Yeah, I didn't know that. Yep, there it is. Okay, now it pops up. Chichen Itza. Okay, yeah, that was fantastic. Now is this the North or the South Pole? I'm gonna assume it's the North Pole. I may be very wrong. I don't even know where to begin to look for it. I'll put it up here and hope for the best. Oh god, it was the South Pole. Oh god. Yeah, that just plain doesn't show up even. Yeah, it was a good one, even though I fucked that up. Well, that one's pretty fucking easy. This is behind the Capitol building, I believe. Yes. This is like over here. First Street, yep. So, we're right here. Yeah, so that's a lot. That's a lot more specific. Ooh. Okay. Interesting. Ah, okay. Irish Museum of Modern Art. That kind of narrows it down. Now, is that in Dublin? That's the... National Gallery of Ireland. Well, here we are. Yep, there we go. Nice and simple. Oh, is this... College? Famous places. I don't know this one. Oh wow. It's like a women's college. I don't know about this one. Wow. Years of educating women. Oh, wait a moment. Interesting. Checking out the stream monitor. I'm just gonna head out of the area just to get a little bit more context. So I don't even know where to begin looking. Oh. Okay. That helps narrow things down, but I just want a little bit of a better idea. Oh, okay, that's... I don't even know where to begin to look for this. Like, I really don't know. There's all those crazy islands. See, yeah, but that script is a little bit looser than that. That's also kind of loose. Whereas, yeah, that's very tight. This being, no, wait, that's very tight. The... Just... That's, interesting. And a script tight like that around here. That's what I want to know. It all seems to be a little bit looser. I'm gonna... I'm gonna take a Hail Mary here and do that. Oh, really? You learn something new every day. I had no idea. I'm never gonna forget that now. Yeah, it was fantastic. So I didn't do super well on that. Wow. Okay. See, that's a nice. I'm actually gonna remember that. Okay. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed the stream. This is a little bit unusual for me, but I'm glad I could jump in for our 10,000 views celebration week. If you hadn't heard, we finally hit that. It's a big milestone for us. We're super happy. to finally hit this. And thank you all who have come by and viewed our channel. Thank you all who have followed. You've been a huge support. Well, thank you so much. I'm Christian. Join us again sometime. We stream on and off, but definitely every Thursday, Josh has his simulation streams. That's a definite day every week that you can join. But anyway, I'm Christian. Have a good day. Take care, everyone.